Hello. Um, in this video, I would like to just briefly show my Honkai Star Rail account. Mostly just to record its progress. Today, I've reached 365 days of login in this game. I I I know that the account is a little bit older than a year, but yeah, it is a little bit older than a year. But only now I managed to get a year of days played, and I'm kind of very excited. This is maybe one of my favorite games, and I've been playing it a lot ever since Feixiao came out. I've been doing most of the events as they come. I've missed quite a few on Penacony, but I have been doing. I've done basically all of the events in Infarius, and Infarius has been such an enjoyable place to be, and I really love it. This last year with this game has been incredible. I've had such good moments. My main character, my main DPS, or the character that I like the most right now is the Herta. Baby Herta was my favorite when I started playing the game, and I was very happy when they announced the Herta, and I pulled for her immediately. And I was very lucky since Anaxa is one of her best teammates, and he's another one of my favorite characters, so yay. My Herta is E0. Most of my DPSs are E0, saving for two of them that I'll show in a second. S1, E0, S1. My Tribbie is S0, but she is E1. Same with Robin. She's also E1, but she's S1. Robin was one of the first characters that it was the first character I got an E1 of, because I wanted to get a little bit more of my Feixiao. My poor Firefly E0, S0 in 2025, but I I love her. She is so very cute. I don't have the outfit, unfortunately, but I kind of prefer her original outfit like a lot more, to be honest. I have Few, S1. Around the time the Few came out, I kind of decided to go for the S1 more often. So like a few of my older units just don't have the S1. This is my first gacha game, so I didn't really know much of what to do or what would be good. Lingsha, who I got in a joke pool with my boyfriend, but she's been such a good help. I don't regret pulling for her, like, not at all. She's very cool, and she's also very pretty. Remembrance Trailblazer, I used her quite a bit, but I had to put her rope on Donhong. I haven't been using much of Remembrance Trailblazer lately. This is the free runway that we got this year. She's on cogs. I haven't really been using her since I have E1 Robin on E1 Tribbie, but today we've had the 3.7 livestream, and we will get another free 5-star. I'm debating getting her for the Firefly, but again, I might just save and try to get just a better support for Firefly. See if I can get a little bit more mileage out of her. Bailu, who's not built on, is also on Voice Real because I was changing around my icons for AA. But she helped me a lot in the early game, even on the end game. Right now, Dante, before Dante, I was using Bailu for 3 team comps, and she works really well actually. It's just not as comfy, which is fine. Feixiao, also one of my favorites. I really love Feixiao, and I'm using Ratia's Lycon on her, which I think is fine. Yeah, not a lot to say about Feixiao. I hope we get loads of buffs for her on Edelstar, since it's Elation, and I remember that like early Divergent Universe, Elation was like a lot of follow-up attacks, so I'm very hopeful that we'll get something for Feixiao, because she's just so fucking, come on, she's so cool. Sunday, I don't have a lot that works with Sunday, besides Anaxa, and I can explain it. E6 Gallagher, Herta, which I still love and I still use. I still use Baby Herta. She's 96, which is okay. The other ones I haven't been using much. Jinyun is one of them. I haven't been using her very much. My Clara is E4. But it's okay. I plan on eventually, after my account is on a more like comfortable position, I would like to pull Yan Li's Lycon for Clara and build her and use her more often. I know that we can use her with Sunday, so I'm very excited for that. I haven't used Yan Li much ever since I got her. I really like when I first started playing the game. This isn't my first account, but on the very first account I played for like a month, and then I made this account. I fell in love with Clara. She's just so cute, and I love Mrs. Varag. But I haven't done much with her in here since at the time that I started playing, Clara was an incredibly good character, and I decided to just invest on other DPSs and other characters to make sure that my account would be okay moving on in the endgame. This is a mostly free-to-play account. I have bought the Battle Pass a few times. Yanli E0, unfortunately, do have Clara's Lycan. Himiko, Super Break Himiko, E1, and she works fine on Pure Fiction. I have E1 Blade, E0 Bronia. E1 Blade I got solely from losing 50/50s, and I can't really be mad. I think Blade is such a cool guy, and I would love to build him. Now, Archer is funny, because I do have his Lycan, and I have him E1, but I don't have Sparkle, and I can explain. I really wanted Saber, and I pulled for Saber, and both times, the first time I lost my 50/50 to Blade and I got his E1. The second time I was like 10 pulls from hard P. So I thought that I would just get E1 Archer, hoping that we'll get a support for him on Edelstar, and if not, I would just pull Sparkle, because then it's kind of just value either way, since my DPS would be E1. The problem with that is that I didn't know, this is my very first gacha game, and I didn't know that the collab banners, like the pay that we built in, could carry over to other collab banners. So for me, those pulls would just be wasted. So I ended up pulling for Archer. It was a fumble, but I don't regret it. I love Archer, I love Saber. It's a collab unit, and I can always just get the unit that I need for him to perform. So he's just in the oven for now. I haven't done much. I haven't grinded any relic for him quite yet. Which is fine. I'm patient. I can just wait. Herta is the one that I'm going to be farming for relics a lot more now anyway, since Infarius is about to end and we're going to Edostar. We're gonna have a few months that I'll be just waiting to see what other characters we'll get. So I plan to just grind a few more relics for her and then upgrade my supports so I go well into Edostar. That's about it. My roles aren't crazy, but I think the characters are mostly built. Firefly has 200 break effects, the same with like everybody else. I think my Feixiao is okay, same with my Sunday. I still have a lot of characters to build, but that's fine, that's part of the game. In this kind of way, I love this game so much. I'll just show my bell records. Sorry. I managed to clear AA with Herta, which was a little bit problematic, but we managed. It was very fun. I don't think I could have without Danhang, especially his Lycon. I don't have any other preservation Lycon, just that one. Just Danhang's. That's why I pulled for his Lycon, because I just don't have any other. And every other knight was beaten. Yanli was the most fun one. I actually had a very fun time doing Night 3 with Yanli. It's such, counter is such a fun gameplay mechanic. There's my MOC, 9 cycles, you know, I guess a clear is a clear. I'm not going for 0 cycles or like crazy numbers. My biggest priority is just clearing everything and trying to get my rewards. I know that getting the max rewards on an AA, it's borderline impossible, but that's why I'm okay with just like 1 star. Everything else I got 3 stars. That was Pure Fiction, and this is Apex Shadow. And I'm still getting a little bit out of Firefly, but maybe a new break support will help her a lot more. And I do plan on getting her Lycon on Feixiao's Lycon, hopefully, if we don't get any good upgrades for their teams on Edostar. But that's about it. 659 achievements, and I've been doing most of the events. That's about it. A whole year. Thank you for watching this video. It's mostly just so I can watch it in a year from now and see how my account grew. I hope you're having fun playing the game, like I am. And I see you. Bye bye.